Hey, welcome in. Underneath the be found in you standing. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming in. Hey there, Panfish. Welcome in, buddy. No grandbaby yet. We're still trying to find out what happened with the dogs. I don't know if they left their dogs in Oklahoma City or what. We'll find out. Sometime we'll find out. You know what? I can't believe I did this. Okay, we're gonna revert this. I forgot on the 30 seconds. I wasn't even putting feathers on here. No feathers on the 30 seconds. Let's go back and start this one over. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and use up the rest of this here. I forgot all about that. I'm still new to making this color, even though we have this lure in a bunch of the tackle stores. It happens, I guess. Ooh, mama. Yeah, I forgot that. I'm, I have two made up already. I'm just gonna cut them loose and do them over again. I'm gonna just take them apart and redo them. Oh, thank you. Yep. So my wife just got back a little bit ago, so she's going to do all the footwork and finding out what's going on. My son's probably been up all night. My daughter too, so they're probably getting some sleep. This here's a 32nd ounce. Okay, let's get these two taken apart. I've been making these and I thought, man, there's something wrong with this. It just doesn't look right. Then I realized I put feathers in this one here. The bigger ones will get feathers. These little 32nd ounce. I'm just putting the Flashaboo on these. We did get all the packages shipped out today too, so yeah, I do have some 16ths to make this morning, or I guess it's still morning time, isn't it? I did talk to her dad, and they were wondering about the dogs too, because our my son and daughter-in-law, they have two dogs. We're kind of thinking they didn't load them, that they didn't load them up, for the trip to Tulsa. So hopefully the dogs will be okay. Hopefully they have somebody taking care of them out there in Oklahoma City. Back again. Yeah, I'm back again. No grandson born. Well, you gonna be born sometime today. Okay, let's go back to the Flashaboo here. And this morning we didn't have any. No dogs were sprayed with skunk today. So we had no sprayings today. The house smells really good. We got the skunk smell out. Appreciate everybody in the channels here. Hope everybody's doing good. Hey there, Royal. Hey there, Thomas. Good morning, good morning. Thank you guys for all the gifties too. This is a 1/32 ounce. It's called the Checkmate. No, I think we've only sold probably 8 spools, maybe 9 spools of fishing line. That's all we've sold in a whole week. It's kind of odd. We have 40% off, and it's really good fishing line. Yeah, that is a really good deal. Yeah, we just haven't sold a whole lot. I know one of the things that has kind of hurt me is that I'm just not out fishing and talking about it every day. You know, just kind of stinks. Hopefully I can be out more this year if I can get my back feeling pretty good. Today is a bad back day. I'm just not doing good. And that's when I met you, girl. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you think it'd be, just we'd be selling it left and right, but it just hadn't happened, and it's been a pretty bad move, I guess, because we got a lot of circle hooks sitting on the shelf and fishing line. The rods have been selling, pretty decent. We sell a crappie pole, at least once a week. We don't sell a bunch of them, but we do sell some. Hey there, Julian. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, I thought you think we'd sell a bunch, but we just don't. Fishing line's one of them things that you sell a spool, and some people just don't go fishing every day, and so they're not going to be respooling their line. They'll maybe respool their line once a year. Thanks for the follow, that fishing guy. I appreciate that. We have a couple of tackle stores that, sell it, but they just don't sell a whole lot. It's just not a real, it's just not a real recognized brand out there yet. We're just going to have to play the long-term game on it. It is definitely a long-term investment. Hey there, Papa Smurf. Yeah, it is really good line. We just don't have enough people out there promoting the line, and I'm not out there promoting it. You know, I can sit there and hold the fishing line in front of the camera, but you know, it just people want to see fish being caught with it, and we just don't have a lot of people that are promoting our line. Let me get this camera flipped over here for you guys. There we go. It's winter. Yep. Yeah, it is, but you know, there's still a lot of people out there fishing too. A lot of people fishing out there in the southern states. We do get a major share of our revenue is brought in from, you know, the southern states. We do get, you know, we're starting to get a larger share of the northern states, but it's just going to take some time. Just going to take some time. We got a lot of people from up north that use our lures. Yeah. We get people that ice fish that use our lures. They're just not using our fishing line yet. Yep, line 40 will save you 40%. Uh-oh, we got somebody here. Who is here? Somebody's here. Huh. I don't know if my wife maybe made a Walmart order, I guess, or something. I don't know. Some dude's carrying bags to our porch. This here's the Checkmate lure here. This is a 1/32 ounce. Hey there, Spade. Welcome in. Hey there, Renee. So for the new people in here, my daughter-in-law went into labor last night. So she's in Tulsa at a birthing center, and sometime today I'm going to be a grandpa again. So we're going to be getting our second grandson. Okay, I got to make 3 more of these, and then we're gonna bump it up in the size. We're gonna do a 1/16 ounce. Hey there, Justice. Welcome in. Appreciate that. I am using Flashaboo on this tail. So next week we're going to be getting some chartreuse, some pink. We're going to be getting all these other colors in our Flashaboo. And so we're going to be coming up with some new Flashaboo tail jigs. Yep, welcome in, guys. Appreciate everybody. Hey there, Chimney Rock. Hey there, Spunky. So no grandson yet. We don't have a grandson yet, or he's not born. He'll be born sometime today, and we don't even know the name yet. It's like, come on, kids, give your kid a name. We got to have a name for this grandson. Okay, two more. Then we're going to do a 16th ounce. The 16th ounce will have feathers in the mix. We will be putting a little bit of white marabou in the mix. And my first boy named, guess it. And my first boy was named, you guessed it, boy. Yeah, so I know that the first name is going to be Sterling, I believe. So we don't know exactly we don't know if they're going to go with Sterling. They may go with a different name. They haven't nailed down the kid's name yet. I mean, I have an idea they do right now, but we'll see. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Is that Brian? Thank you for the follow. Again, thanks guys for coming in. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh, I'm doing good, Wayman. How are you doing there, man? We're just on baby watch. My oldest son and his wife, my daughter-in-law Caitlin, they're expecting today. She started going into labor last night at 1. So we got a grandbaby coming in here soon. Little Pinocchio Rupert Flores will probably be born today. No, they haven't given the kid a name yet, so it's like they probably have a name, but they just haven't released the name yet. So we'll find out what the kid's name is today. We'll find out what the little fella's name is. Okay, let's go next to the 16th ounce round head. I'm going to zoom you guys back a little bit. I'll zoom you guys back a little bit too, since we're working on a 16th ounce. I don't know if that's right. There's too much going on in the background of my shirt. Okay, we'll go back there. Yep, welcome in everybody. Just tying up inventory. Oh, well, that's cool. That is really cool. Yeah, I can't wait for those times to happen here too. Yeah, that sounds really good there, Wayman. Hey there, Mark. There we go. That is our checkmate jig. Uh-oh. Okay. Yep, that's me doing my pants. I got my wife's car keys in my pocket, and sometimes it sets off the alarm. Yeah, that's good there, Wayman. Let's finish college before making babies. Yeah, that's what our kids did. And it's done good. I mean, you don't have to go to college, but all of our kids did graduate college, though. That's, you know, we wanted them to get through college before they made any major life decisions, and I think all our kids they did pretty good. The younger one's still trying to find his way and what he wants to do for a living and what he wants to be. And my daughter, she wanted to be an optometrist at one time, and she ended up switching her degree to being a school teacher. She wanted to be like her mom and be a school teacher. Ah, there's Panfish. He's on this side now. What are you doing there, mister? Ended up masonry company. Yeah, I've always been an entrepreneur, I guess. I had a construction company. I've had a bunch of different things, restaurant, catering company. What else did I do? I did a bunch of other stuff too. But I was a newspaper editor at one point, kind of a sports reporter and editor. Did that for a little bit. Oh, thank you there, Mark. Yeah, I was a pastor. Done a lot of stuff. I think I've lived a pretty full life. Jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, the same. At least one, yeah. No, I love doing what I do. I get to make lures and it's fun. It's not as fun as me being a hitman years ago and all that, but you know, I have some fun. Oh, I did it again. Oh man. Let me rearrange my keys. I keep hitting the panic button on my wife's keys. Let me rearrange my keys. Hopefully I can. It only really happens when I wear pants. You know. Yeah, and it usually just happens when I wear pants, and you know my underwear don't have pockets, so you know when I'm, you know, it doesn't always happen that way. Oh man, I gotta clean these eyes out. Okay. I've had a couple of people ask recently, how do I clean the eyes out? I have one of these tools here. Now, when you get these from a local tackle store or online or whatever, they're not going to have as sharp as a point as that. And that's, I took a Dremel tool and kind of made that little point a little more pointier so I could get into the hole. But this is one of the reasons I started using the shrink tubing on the two-tone heads, because sometimes I do get paint in the eyelet. So anyway, that there is cleaned out. But these tools are pretty handy here. Again, they only run like $2, $3. You can find them at most tackle stores or Walmart or wherever. But I took a Dremel tool to it and sharpened up the point on it. Thank you there, Richard. I appreciate the help over on this side. Oh, Dalton Griffin's going to be taking the boat out tomorrow. I'm happy for him. Let's see. All boxers come with pockets and stone tie. I know, isn't that crazy? I don't wear boxers. I just never really got, they just never felt comfortable. That would be like me wearing a pair of socks and the socks not having any toes to them. That's what a boxer feels. You know, boxer briefs feel to me. It'd be like me wearing a pair of socks and not having any coverings over the toes. Okay, we probably need to switch the subject. No more talking about boxers. I got feathers going all. Oh my. Yep. I'm here breathing in feathers. I'm making a fishing lure, Hugo. That's what I'm doing. Making a fishing lure. This here is the flashing, and I'm putting flashaboo and marabou in the tail. And you can use these for crappie and trout and perch and bass, all kinds of fish. This one here is called the Checkmate. This here's a 1/16 ounce lure. Appreciate the likes there, Panfish. You guys make sure to pick up Panfish King. He makes bass lures, crappie lures, all kinds of stuff like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put some wax on this bobbin here so that I don't have to deal with the squeaking. Sometimes the squeaking, people don't like hearing the squeaking sound. So I put a touch there and a touch there. So I'm putting some dubbing wax. Chapstick also works too. Chapstick will work for if you're needing dubbing wax. Chapstick works really good for dubbing wax too. Hello from Cape Cod. How's it going there, Miss Lori? We are on baby watch today. We're going to have a new grandson today sometime. We got a new grandson coming in today. Hey there, Barbara. She's at a birthing center. She's not having the baby at like a conventional hospital, but she's at a birthing center right now. The old VCR, yeah, it does. It does. Yep. She's at the same place my daughter gave birth. You know, that where she gave birth at. Hey there, Babby. Yeah, she's the birthing center is not even. It's not that far from the hospital, and they have midwives there and things like that. Hey there, James. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. They do have a pretty friendly, relaxed environment, and they have a couple of different ways that they do the birthing. Sometimes, you know, some of the gals they want, you know, to sit in a pool or whatever, or some kind of a water birth or whatever. And I don't know how Caitlin's going to have the baby, but we'll find out a little bit later on. She went into labor last night around 1 o'clock in the morning. Maybe mice drinking some Red Bull. Could be. Yep. So different snacks for the game tomorrow. Deer chili, brats, cheesy little smokies. Oh, that sounds good. Meatballs, meat tray, cheese and nachos. That sounds good. I'll be watching the game. My wife doesn't really get into watching sports a whole lot, and neither do my kids. Even though all my kids played sports, or my daughter was a cheerleader too, but they just don't really care to watch a whole lot of sports. So a lot of times I'm the only one that watches the, you know, football, basketball, baseball, that stuff. We used to have a Super Bowl party, but not anymore. A lot of our friends have kind of moved on. They moved away or got divorced or something's happened to them. With smoked brisket? Oh yeah, that sounds good there. Let's see. I appreciate you guys all in the chat. Hope everybody's doing great again. Hey there, Skipjack Cindy. How's it going there? Oh yeah, that was pretty cool last night. That was really good. And thank you there, Panfish King on the other side. Appreciate that. He is just helping me out over there. This one here is the checkmate lure. I'm going to zoom you guys in. You guys get a better look at that one. It's basically black and white head, the mad shad head. Has a white body and then has the pearl tail. I'm going to tie a few more of these and then we're going to go we'll tie a few more of the ones with eyes. This here has been, it's turned into a pretty good color. Some of the people that have ordered this, they've gone on to reorder it, and it's been kind of cool. We haven't had it out there that long, but it's been one of those. It's been one of those colors that they get it, and then a week later they're getting it again. Like that. Let me get a little bit more in this tail here. Yep, welcome in, guys. Appreciate all you guys. At the time I started tying with the Flashabou, I didn't know if I was going to be able to get large quantities of this Flashabou, so I started instilling marabou on the tail, and now now I have access to like a lot of Flashabou at a pretty good price. I am going to start selling the Flashabou pretty soon. I won't be able to sell this pearl, but I'll be able to sell like chartreuse and pink and orange here pretty soon. Okay, how many? Let me look behind me and see how many. Well, I guess I got to do 2 more of these. Let me do 2 more of these, and then we'll do some with eyes. Hey there, Clint. Yep, welcome in, guys. How, how come some don't have eyes? Sometimes people don't want to buy them with eyes. They, you get more, you get to see the color of the head a little bit more without the eyes. Let's see. Thank you guys for the gifts over on our TikTok side. Appreciate that. On the 30 seconds, we just don't have a mold for the 30 seconds with the eyes. See, with this one here, you get to see the, the color of them, you know, but the one with the eyes, sometimes, people don't like the eyes on them, for whatever reason. We do sell a lot of lures with eyes, though, but some people just don't like the eyes on them. You gotta have some more tests before the surgery. Yeah. Flies, the pink ones with the eyes. Yep. I'll be doing some of the Cool Breeze jigs here. Those will have the pink head and the pink eyes on them. Those are some pretty ones there. Let's see, do I got 9? Okay, good. Okay. Hates when I cook fish. The heads do. The fish are watching her. Yeah, I don't like eating fish with the heads on them. Just never really got into that. I don't like the fish looking at me while I'm carving out a slice. Yeah, I have no clue what the game plan is. I don't think my wife and them know either. We're just gonna see what happens. What we may end up hearing is just the baby's been born, and then we may just drive down there. Fish cheek soup, and it tasted like shrimp. Oh, really? I've never had that. I do feel like Hannibal Lecter afterwards. Oh, yeah. I wonder how you make fish cheeks. Oh, well, I guess I know how you make it. Yeah, they do have that cheek meat in there. What kind of fish did they use, I wonder, for the fish cheek soup? Okay, let me look behind me and see how many of these I need. I don't need that many. I'm just going to do 6 of these. I'm just going to do 6. Trout is the best, in my opinion. Yeah, I just haven't eaten trout enough. We haven't eaten the trout that Deborah and Kevin gave us yet. We'll probably be eating that here pretty soon. We just haven't really got into it yet. I think part of it is just not really knowing how to prepare it. I've never eaten trout, didn't eat it growing up, and kind of just cautious about it because we just don't want to mess it up and kind of mess up a whole dinner for us. I think I'd probably feel comfortable if we went to somebody's house and ate trout and saw how they did it, and then that way we could do it too. Hey there, Donzel. Oh, thank you there, Richard. Catch mine wild, yeah. Oh, I'm doing good. We're just waiting on the baby. She went into labor last night, and so we're just trying to find out when our grandson's going to be born. Yep. Yeah, I hope everything goes well. This will be, for Caitlin's side, her parents, this will be their first grandkid. So this will be our second grandson here, or second grandkid, but so I know they'll be very, very excited to be grandparents. My lake just stocked 300 or 3,500 pounds. Oh man, that's a bunch of trout. Hey, how's it going there, Rebel? Appreciate everybody in both channels here. I am running 2 live streams, and you guys appreciate if you guys do follow or subscribe. Thank you guys for coming in. Okay, we're going to do 2 more in this color, and then we're going to switch some things around here in a little bit. Yeah, they do get everywhere. Yeah, I've been breathing feathers. I've been trying to keep the feathers out of my... last night I was tying, and I got some feathers in my glasses, and I couldn't get them things out. They start tickling my eyebrows and my eyes, my nose. Yeah, sometimes the marabou, it just gets really kind of messy. They're really light feathers. You do get a lot of movement out of them, but when you're tying with them, sometimes it gets kind of messy. Stopped hunting wild turkeys because the feathers. Yeah, they that's right. They never go away. They just kind of linger around. There's a when it's not that far of a walk for me from the house to the shop, and there's a trail there because I walk that trail a couple of times every day, and there's basically a trail of feathers too all the time. There'll be shiny stuff like the flashing and feathers and a trail of feathers. Hey there, Colby. Welcome in, man. Are chicken feathers good for jig tying? Yeah, they are. Yeah. I've tied with a bunch. I mean, we have a bunch of chickens here, and then I like using the neck hackle and saddle hackle for my fly tying flies. Now, I know when I say that, there's always a fly tyer in the room that's going to go, "Oh, you don't have good quality." But oh well. Sometimes you got knuckleheads in the channel. Thank you for the popular vote there. Appreciate that. Sometimes you get knuckleheads in the channels. Thank you so much. Hey there, Traveler. How are you doing there? Hey there, Eli. We do have ducks, chickens. I've tied some jigs with goat hair. We do have goats too. The tails make really good tails. Hey, Freshwater. So we are on baby watch today. My daughter-in-law went into labor last night, so we're kind of waiting on the baby. Waiting on the baby. We'll have a baby here soon. Oh, thank you for the like, Scotty. Oh yeah, we're excited. It'll be our second grandkid. We're having another grandson. Hey there, Outdoors. Thank you for the 100. Appreciate the gifts, everybody. We don't know the kid's name yet. Maybe the kid's name will be Denzel Washington Flores. That'd be an expensive zig. Yeah. Important emu feathers. I do use some emu feathers. I do have emu feathers. Let's see. Gonna probably make some jig heads today. Oh, good. Hey there, Valerie. Welcome in. Oh, it did? Yeah, Donzel's a good name. That's a cool name. We'll have Denzel Washington Flores. No, I think they like the name Sterling. They just don't know what's going to go with the name Sterling. So, I mean, we don't know what the kid's name is, so they weren't, they didn't nail down that name yet. So we're gonna figure out what the kid's name is gonna be. We will find out the kid's name a little bit later. Thanks for the follow, Ronnie. Appreciate that. Okay. Here we go. I got feathers all over me. I am going to switch shirts when we go see the baby. I am going to switch shirts. That'd be awful if I got feathers all over the baby. So I was going to pour lead today. We were going to make jig heads, but when I woke up this morning, Stephanie told me, she said, yep, her water broke this last night, and so we got a baby coming. So I'm like, all right. And it worked out good because the baby's going to be born on a Saturday, and I'm off work, her parents are off work, and everybody could be there, which it just worked out really good. My dad is Don. He didn't want me to be named after another man. Oh yeah, that's cool. Would like you just came from a club. Yeah. Hey there, Alvy. How's it going there, man? I do like your new profile picture. That looks really cool. So we do have a baby coming in today. So we don't know what the kid's name's going to be. I don't know yet. We just don't know. We'll find out the kid's name today. Yep. Hey there, Silverhawk. Thank you for the likes. We got Kimmy in the house. How's it going, Kimmy? So I'm going to be taking a break here in just a little bit. If you guys have any questions, now is a great time to throw out some questions, because we're gonna be turning off the lives here in a little bit. I am on 2 channels right now. I'm on TikTok and YouTube. Yep. Thank you there, Pacific. Yep. Hey there, Featherhead. Happy birthday. Did you catch any fish yesterday, Featherhead? I thought it was cool too. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks good there. I like it. Hey there, CT Fishing Company. Is that Connecticut Fishing Company, or those are your initials there? Thank you. Yep, we got a grandbaby come today. I'm heading to the lake. Have a wonderful day. You too, buddy. The lures behind you, are they the buying place? The buying place. The lures behind you, those are some of the lures. A lot of these lures that I'm tying are going to go to the back wall, and then we got a full front wall up there that has, I don't know, probably 3,000 or 4,000 lures on there. We got all the way to the lake, and the batteries. Oh, the batteries weren't charged. Oh yeah, thank you, Alvy. Yep, we do. We got little Titus Pinocchio Flores that's going to be born today. So. I know I'm just throwing out names out there. I'm just kidding about the names. I have no clue at all. I know they like the name Sterling. I know they like the name Shepherd. They're not going to name the baby Sterling Shepherd Flores after the OU player and the Tampa Bay Bucks player. But we're going to find out. Little Ruben. Yeah, I would be honored if the kid was named Ruben. We were going to name my eldest son, his name was going to be Ruben, and we ended up, changing it to Jason when my little brother passed away. But yeah, his Jason's name was going to be Ruben, and my brother had passed away right before they were born, so we went with Jason. The boat was plugged in, but the extension cord. Ah, no, that's no good. Juan Valdez Flores. Yeah, Juan Valdez. They don't want a Hispanic name to the kid because um, they just they don't want. When we moved to Oklahoma, there weren't that many Hispanics here, and of course, my name is Ruben Flores, and they didn't want the stigma that they were brought up in, because when we did put them into regular school, there were teachers asking if their kids spoke Spanish and was English their second language. And I thought, what podunk town are we in? you know? And so my wife, they get asked all the time, they think when my wife somebody calls her on the phone, they're speaking Spanish to her. They're not realizing that my wife is, super white, and she is Cherokee, but she's pretty pale, you know. And but anyway, they didn't want that to affect the kid, but the kid's going to have the last name Flores too. So that kid, But anyway, we'll see what happens. Sterling Silverton. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, thank you there, Jesse. I appreciate the gifts there, buddy. How are you doing there, Jesse? Yep. Thank you so much. Yep. Yep. Thank you there, Clint. So we'll figure out what the kids, name's going to be here later on. So I do have a dress shirt, and we are going to be, going there pretty soon. I haven't seen you in a few. No, you haven't. Yep. I'm doing good. We're on baby watch today. My grandson's going to be born today. It's hard coming. Yeah, it is hard coming up with baby names. Yeah, I get spoken in Spanish all the time. Complexion. Yeah. I'm not light, but I'm not dark like a lot of Hispanics are. I'm a lot lighter than they are. I could have passed for Italian or whatever, I think. In fact, when I lived in Florida, and this is young Ruben, this is like 20-something 19, 20-year-old Ruben. A lot of people thought I was Jewish. So, with the name Ruben, and I didn't speak with a Hispanic accent, my name is Ruben Flores. I've come to Miami. Now, I don't have any kind of accent, I guess. And at that time, I didn't even have a country accent. People were mystified because I grew up in Texas, and I had no Texas accent whatsoever. A lot of times people thought I was from Milwaukee or somewhere like that. I did have a speech impediment, and I think that speech impediment did not give me an accent, at least a Texas accent. Yeah, I grew up first to sixth grade having to go to speech class, and I just couldn't speak right. I don't know why, but But I guess I speak okay now. I hope I do. Hola! Buenos dias. Let's see. But I'm doing great. Yeah, we're going to have little Rufus Flores being born today. So anyway, no, I don't know what the kid's name. I think it's going to be Sterling, but we don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out what the kid's name is going to be today. So guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to run inside, go grab me a sandwich or something to eat, and talk to my wife. And we're going to try to get a hold of our kids and find out what's going on, how soon the baby's going to come here. And again, I may come back and do another live, or we may end up going down to Tulsa. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you guys. Make sure to keep our grandson and his mama, the baby mama. Make sure to keep Caitlin in your prayers, and make sure to keep the baby daddy in your prayers too. So I've been calling them the baby mama and the baby daddy. She laughs at it. My son doesn't care about it. but and make sure to pray for Remington. Remington's one of our mods in here. He's been having some chest pain and some other issues coming about. And make sure to keep Remington in your prayers, because I'm going to probably try to call Remington and see how he's doing. So keep him in your prayers too. We'll see you guys later. You guys, God bless you guys. You guys be good. Bye-bye.